We are post-workout. Holy cow, booty today. It was intense. It was a 3x10, so I upped all my resistance. Yeah. But booty is like one of those things I don't find hard in terms of like mind over matter. I just am like, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. I have my post-workout recovery. I'm supposed to have this and a portion of fruit. See, my arm's so tired I have to sit down on the counter. And a portion of fruit within 30 minutes after the workout. And if you can hear, I have water boiling for some rice. So I'm going to put the rice on, go take a shower, curl my hair, come back, wild rice will be done, and I'll show you my post-workout. Hey there. Alright, so for my post-workout meal, we have butternut squash, medley thing, skillet thing with spring onions and kale, wild rice, and pinto beans. Now, I'm gonna mix all this together and eat it amongst each other, but in order to portion them out correctly, I had to keep them separate when I plated. And that's exactly what I'll put in my prep containers for the rest of the week. A cup of veggies, half a cup of rice, and I'm supposed to do 3/4 cup of beans because it's my protein, but I'll do half a cup because I can't eat that many beans. So that is post-workout meal. I'll see you in a bit. So this really awesome lighting, eh? I'm in my office at work. Well, one of the offices at work, which is a co-working space because I work for myself. And it is time for my next meal. I just so happen to be starving today because let's just say it's that time of my cycle when I'm starving. And so I was like, come on 2 hours, come on 2 hours, like watching the clock. Because you're supposed to eat every 2 hours. 2 to 3 hours. But at this point I'm hungry, so I'm like, every 2 hours, let's go, let's go, let's go. Pre-workout, workout, post-workout. That, like, within 30 minutes. Then an hour later I had my post-workout meal, which I showed you last. And then 2 hours later, here I am, having my next meal, which is my shake. So this is my superfood shake. My wellness elixir, I like to call it, because it's not a protein shake. And I put blueberries in here, and I put hemp seeds in here, and I put power greens in here. And power greens is an awesome little add-in you can use. It's just like really intensely ground up green goodness, which is awesome. Cheers to that. Oh my god. Tastes like dessert. Tastes, oh god, you know what this tastes like? Have you ever had those Brooksides? You know what I'm talking about? Like those Brooksides candies and their little like jelly, dried fruit, blueberry kind of things covered in dark chocolate. That's like this is liquid Brooksides. Oh my god. It is 2 hours later. I'm still in the same spot, but time for my next meal. There's 2 meals a day I get it's more like a veggie snack. So it's just a cup of vegetables and a teaspoon usually of oil or something like that, or nut butter, something along those lines. And so here I have some zoodles, some zucchini noodles with some marinara sauce. That is homemade in low FODMAP. That's my IBS diet. I choose this because it feels more like a meal and less like just eating like baby carrots, you know. So it's actually really good. And how I do it is I just zoodle the zucchini and put the zoodles in here raw, and then top it with some cold marinara. And when you heat it up, it cooks and turns into perfect non-soggy zucchini noodles. So that's how I would recommend you do it. Okay, see you in a little bit for my next meal. I know there's so many. It is the next day. I forgot to film my last meal yesterday, but it was I like started to get into go mode, you know, when you're in go mode and you just like forget to eat and you forget what time it is and you forget everything around you. So that kind of happened, and I arrived home at, I don't even know, like 6:30, and hadn't eaten in 4 hours, starving, and I had like 4 back-to-back calls. So I just shoved some cauliflower, some curried cauliflower that I had, I like shoved it in my mouth and then just kept moving on with my life. So I didn't actually get in all my meals yesterday. I was supposed to have in that curried cauliflower and then have another meal with a healthy fat, like avocado usually is what I have. So I didn't get in all my meals. I got in 5, but I had extra cauliflower. I probably had the right number of calories by having extra cauliflower and, you know, which was roasted with oil, but it wasn't all the right food groups because I didn't have a healthy fat. But I did pretty well considering today's another day. So we'll go for it today.